Hello, I'm Kira.
And I'm Alicia.
And we're stitching something. We're on episode 16. And we are, well, June is pretty much here. So that's crazy. It's getting toasty outside. It's been toasty in the cold and then toasty in the cold. But.
And today it rained.
Oh.
A lot this morning for about an hour and a half. Yeah, it was about an hour and a half. And I was like, oh, my lawn needs it so much, huh? My lawn needs it so much.
Yeah, everyone's lawn needs it. Well, those of us that have a lawn.
Some do. Some. It's okay. The people that you live in their basement have a lawn. Yeah,
they have a lawn. We can't use it, but it's nice. They keep it nice.
They do keep it nice. They're very nice people.
Yeah, they are.
So this is our Flosstube channel where we share stuff about our cross stitch. Sometimes a little bit of quilting, sometimes a little bit of other crafting and fun. I'm sorry I didn't switch out my quilts at all, but it is what it is. It's still spring-ish here. My tulips still have green stems. The tops are gone. So I have the tops on my quilt and then...
Yeah, the tops are in here. The bottoms are out there.
Yeah, but the green has to still get the nutrients. So anyway, I just wanted to share one previous finish with you today. It's the monthly minis that I did last year. And there's my May with the cute little boy and girl. I like the little bees buzzing around them, little light yellow houses. I don't remember which ones now that I did color changes on.
Probably all of them.
Well, the beginning I didn't. Probably about here moving forward, there's little bits of changes. If you want, I can try to look back and see what I did to change them, but that one was fun. Or this is about when we started our Flosstubes.
Yeah, we're about to a year, actually.
It's our 1 year Flossiversary.
That's crazy. Flossiversary.
Flossiversary. Yeah, it's easier than the 250-year birthday of America that I always mess up.
Yeah.
And then I was trying to repeat what other people were saying, and I thought I was doing it right, and then I actually looked up the word, and I think it's more like semi-quincentennial, something like that, but I think I still probably said it wrong.
I don't know how to say it.
Just look it up. Just kidding.
Yeah.
Look it up. We're wrong, no matter what we say. We have a couple of FFOs. I have finished. You want me to go first on this one?
Yeah, you can go first.
I apologize. I did not go look at the pattern. It's the Primrose Cottage. I think it's called 1776. I'm not sure. It came out last summer. It was actually in their Sip and Stitch box, and I just barely stitched it. Had I started it last month?
I think so.
I framed it. I fully finished it. I know I've done that because I did that just yesterday. I did, this frame is a little bit too tight. This one is from Hobby Lobby and it's 3 inches, and those little stars around the edge are just kissing the edge. So I kind of stuffed it a little fuller so that it would poof out at the front so that they would come up out of the edge. Otherwise, so that's 4 layers of batting on it so that they would come up out of the top. But I do like the little beading around it. So I didn't really want to change because it's so cute, and it was inexpensive. But it is the best. Hobby Lobby?
Yeah, I think so.
Where's that Michael's? I actually think it was Michael's.
Similar to this?
I actually think it was Michael's. Distributed by. No, I think this one was Michael's. Because I put in an order and I wanted this one, and so I just got on. I did it online and then picked up in store when I was picking up some other floss to finish off some of my kits. So I apologize. This is Michael's. And I had 40% off or something, and so it was just a couple dollars. And so I thought that's nice because it finishes so fast when you do them that way.
Yes.
And then the next one, this one is Hobby Lobby frame.
It's our June in our monthly I don't know, it's not a monthly mini series, just monthly series. We have cute little pinwheels to welcome summer. So yeah.
Very fun. It's a cute
be
design.
Available on our Etsy shop soon. Hopefully.
If not, yeah, because June's almost here.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry because we've had it done and
had it done. We stitched it I think we had it done last time, but we just didn't frame it.
Yeah, we showed it
until-
last time and I didn't frame it.
Until very late yesterday.
Okay, this one I actually was hoping to have done before Memorial Day, and I did not, but I'm getting closer. I say closer. I'll show you where the middle is. This is one of mine and Kira's designs that's coming out soon. I don't know. We haven't decided a name on it. We never discussed it. So that will be coming. But it's this beautiful home here, a little bit of patriotic there, cute border coming in. I'm sorry, I haven't finished very much of it. It's kind of swoopy.
Yeah.
And the roof needs some help.
The roof has a hole in it right
It has
now,
a hole. Just it's not waterproofed.
Yeah.
We're working on reshingling it. No, I'm just kidding. Just shingling it. I didn't have to unstitch that part. So
yeah. We're redoing the landscaping.
This little shutter is halfway this way, so there will be more happening over here to come. I don't want to spoil too much.
Yeah,
Watch for
we're
it.
excited for that one.
We'll have it
Another
out
patriotic one, so
hopefully by Flag Day.
yeah, I don't know
Let's
when
go for
Flag
Flag
Day
Day,
is, but
June 14th.
oh, we can do that. Well, it's all up to her at this point. I did my part.
And then I give it back to her, and then she finishes the rest of it.
Yeah.
Ready to go. So
We make a good team in that way.
yes, we do. I like that part that we just pass and discuss. I did make a tiny bit of progress on the birth sampler. I watch other floss tubes and we see other people's successes, and then I start to feel like a failure because I don't have this pile every time. And last time we had a pile. So if you go back and watch episode 15, there's a pile. But this time there's not a pile. And it makes me start to feel like I failed, or like I shouldn't be doing it, or whatever. And I have a lot of stuff that I've touched, and I feel like I might want to get more focused. But then I watched one, I think it was Carol Colorado Cross Stitcher. She said something about she only works on something for no more than 2 days so that there's enough to show people. And I'm just wondering, do you need 20 different projects, or do you like to see 4 or 5 that actually are making a lot of progress, or big ones that get to be finishes? So I'm just curious if you want to chime in on that, because I have been so scattered, and a little bit I want to finish some of my big ones. And the birth sampler, oh no, not the needle, oh, it's the thread. We need that too. The birth sampler that Kira designed for her daughter Paisley's birth that will be coming out, and we will have others. Sorry, I'm trying to put something behind it because I forgot to grab my board. And I know this one is very light, but this one I've made a little bit of progress. I do want to be making more progress on this because I definitely want it done before she's a year, but I'm getting
4 months.
the border closer over here, and the tulips are now to the corner. And then I learned that I had made a mistake on the letter I, and as you can tell, the spacing is off. So I will be unstitching I, and I can show you later what it is, but I'll be unstitching the I and fixing that. Also, the pink that's showing through is the bag that's behind this. I apologize because, like I said, it's very white, and if I just hold it up, it's going to be ghosted behind. Maybe it's better.
It's
I don't know.
fine.
It's better, yeah. Anyway, so hopefully I can make some progress on that, but that's one, as I'm trying to do ones like that little home, it had quite a bit of stitching on it, and then this has quite a bit of stitching, and so it does feel like a little bit slower to me, but I would be happy if I could just show you that closer to halfway done next month instead of showing you so many things.
Yeah.
So I say closer to halfway, but I would love to have her like be down through her name. That would be incredible.
We'll see.
We'll see with the other stuff. So we've had Memorial Day, and for Memorial Day, I had the kids come over. We did breakfast casseroles.
Yum.
And we did one that has sausage and bread and cheese, and then one that is the French toast, creme brulee, oven French toast. So we did that in the morning, played a few games, and then my son had to leave to go be with his in-laws.
And then we did casserole round 2 for lunch.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
And then me and my husband went to his parents and we played pickleball, and then we dropped Paisley off at their house again, came back, and we went and watched the Star Wars movie.
How was it? Mandalorian
and Grogu. It was really good. I haven't watched all the Mandalorian, I don't think. And so, yeah, but it was good. You don't have to watch all the Mandalorian to know what's going on. It all made sense to me, so.
My husband and son are going to go today, and right after we get done filming this, he's watching Paisley for us right now, but my husband, not my son, he's watching Paisley, and then they're going to go to it and see. I tend to fall asleep in movie theaters. Please don't judge me too harshly. But the other thing that happened, I had a birthday.
Oh, yeah.
So
and Mother's Day happened too.
Oh, yeah, I had Mother's Day.
Right?
Yeah, I'm trying to think what I stitched on Mother's Day. Oh, I'm a fool. I didn't grab my gift from you. I should show that. I'll grab it in a minute.
Which one?
Reminder.
Yeah.
That's the other gift that's on there. Okay, so for Mother's Day, my kids gave me sourdough supplies. So I have started my sourdough journey.
We got started from my aunt's. So hers is so good. Her sourdough is amazing. So
yes,
we stole some starter from her.
And so mine is.
It's good.
It's
the
good.
texture was really good. It wasn't as sour as Heidi's though. I feel like.
It's from her starter.
I started my own starter this week, and the bread is in the fridge proving right now. So it'll go in the oven like tomorrow or the next day. We'll see if my starter was successful or not.
We'll find out later.
It smells good. I don't know.
So on Mother's Day, I don't remember what I stitched on Mother's Day. Apparently Mother's Day was not about the stitch for me, it was about the family.
That's fair.
That's okay for me. This one, the Renewal by Teresa Kogut, I stitched on my birthday for a little bit because it was also the Survivor finale, and so I had to be stitching, and I decided I really wanted the little end goose finished, so I finished this one down here. It's not as ghosty in person as what it's showing on here. This is on, I believe, Affogato, and a 36 count. So I've done the goose, I started the little word, put the little grass in around him, I finished that flower, I finished the leaves here. Woo, that was a workout. That was quite a bit to be finishing. So I did that during Survivor finale. And
no spoilers.
I'm not spoiling because some people I know, I get it, because sometimes you haven't actually watched things and I don't want people spoiling it for me. I will say, I will spoil it for you less than Jeff will. If you watch it, you'll know what I'm talking about. So bad. No, I'll just tell you what he did a little bit. Jeff Probst, who's been doing this for years, he's like, okay, so, and he interviews somebody because they were doing it live, showing it live, and he interviewed somebody about something they were not going to win at.
But it hadn't happened yet.
And that hadn't been shown yet. And then he was like, oh my goodness, it was a Survivor first. And then he pulled the audience later and was like, do you want to find out what's going to happen or do you want to watch it? Oh, I think I did this one on Mother's Day. I did. Okay, I apologize. It's just a copy, but The Farm Girl by Lori Holt, Be in My Bonnet. I worked on it because this one reminds me of my mom, a little farm girl. And I stitched this flower, this big, I stitched the outside of it and starting the plaid. Let me bring it a little bit closer so you can see what parts I have filled in. I've finished a little bit up in here. I'm going to unstitch the orange in this part right here because I don't like how bright that orange is. It overwhelms for me. And the color I'm replacing that with is a mystery. No, I'm just kidding. Sweet potato, I think, is what I'm gonna. Let me make sure sweet potato is not on here. Yep, I'm replacing it with sweet potato. Let me pull it out. I'll show you the called for and I'll show you what I'm gonna try. like I say, I'm trying because I haven't done it yet, but this is sweet potato. And I'm replacing my little ring here, this colonial copper that's so bright. It's just a little bit more my style, my personality. So that's what I'm switching, because this one, I think it's glazed carrots that are with that one, and it just disappears. So hopefully the glazed carrots and the sweet potato, when they actually are on there, will have enough contrast in the motif there. So, and I haven't even stitched. It's also, oh, that's upside down, but that's okay. It's also in this one, and I am gonna switch it out too, just because not my favorite in it, and I want to love it. So this is in my cherry blossoms bags. One of you commented and said you're jealous of that. I will let Mandy know that she has some cherry blossom fans that would like her bag. That's from my cross stitching retreat, and very, very nice of her to gift that to everybody at our table. And then the next, oh no, sorry, I'm putting my floss back in. I set it down when I pulled the, look, I showed you that, and then there's more. These are the colors I haven't used yet, and I'm not sure what the other bobbin ones are because they're not. Whew, all the thread, all the floss. That one has a lot. I feel like a lot of Lori Holt's are very color, a lot of variety of color, and so it takes a little bit more.
Switching.
A little bit more. You didn't stitch much. Well, you did.
I finished one,
You
but
did.
we're not releasing it yet, so I'm not showing it. Hopefully that's not bad.
I also worked on this one on Mother's Day because it's the one that I'm thinking for my son who's deceased. But all manner of thing, and I have filled in more by the sheep. I didn't grab the pattern out, sorry. Whoops, wrong way. So this one I have done more grass and a lot of fill in on that. I am excited to eventually get it done. So these are the things I'm talking about of like, I would love to just spend a ton of time on this or a ton of time on the Farm Girl. Did I just show that backwards? I think I did. That's embarrassing. So. No, I think I did the second time. Oh. Anyway, the grass. But I, just to be able to have some finishes, because it is fun. It's fun to stitch, but I love the idea of actually having the things up in my home and having them be part of it. This one's in a project bag my sister-in-law made me. Has little apples on the back because I teach. She thought that was fun. And then some pretty flowers on the inside. Had to make sure my pattern was covered before I disclosed it all. Okay, this one is in a, okay. Sometimes they're in Ziploc bags, and I actually have a bunch of bags I want to make, but it's having the time. How do you have time to do it all and do all the things? I don't know. I work. I know there's other people. I still have a house. I still have kids, not living at home, but I do stuff with.
One that's gonna be living at home soon.
Oh, I do. So I'm gonna let Kira hold up this page. This is in the Blackbird Designs Sweet Land of Liberty book, and it's actually this bottom one, but it's bigger on the inside. Just keep the pattern covered with this page. That works too. So I got a little bit of work on this on Sunday. I got the house that I had the white, all I had actually on this one. I stitched the tiniest bit on it and then I put it away for whatever reason. But I had just the little white side stitching that's the every others down the side. And I decided to go in and actually fill in some of the white. I had the windows framed and I filled in under those. So that one's gonna get a roof and all the side stuff eventually.
We're working on a lot of roofing.
It's a lot of roofing. I didn't even know I was gonna be a roofer when I grew up. This is on 40 count Newcastle gray spinel. Spinel? Spinal? No, that's with an A.
We're not English majors.
called Sweet Land of Liberty. If it was a math equation, I would know. I'm just kidding. And that one, there are a few others. I picked the biggest of the small ones. So Kira, just ask. Point it out. Show it.
There's just the letter B.
There's a letter B there. So I will be replacing it with an A because that's where you personalize it. And then down by the little urn by the flowers. Turn it back around for me.
The urn.
Down here, there's some years. So as long as I finish it this year, 2026. That's what I want done for sure by the 4th of July. And it's a fairly fast stitch when I actually spend time on it.
Maybe not this 4th of July, but before a 4th of July.
Challenge accepted. You're gonna challenge me on all those other big ones that I was like, I'd like to move forward on this. I'd like to move forward on this.
Well, that one you gave a date.
Oh.
With the SMART goal, you have to have a date, a timeline. That's what the T stands.
So if you fail at a SMART goal, does it make it a dumb goal? Or does it make it a...
It doesn't make the person dumb.
Like what? What?
Just kidding.
It's kind of sad. Is it a sad goal?
Maybe.
I'd have to think through all the acronyms of the SMART goal. Okay, this is another one. It's one of those I want to make progress on. I don't even know if it's worth sharing. Probably not, because I totally skipped the pattern. Well, I didn't bring the original pattern over here, but it is Land That I Love by Teresa Kogut, and all I did was move a little tiny bit on the border. I'm at the bottom of my blanket, so I'm at the bottom on the border and just moving along. So what I've been doing is just little bits on each of these, but I wonder how I would feel if I spent like a week on each of them, if I would feel more successful. If I just said, okay, that one gets a week, that one gets a week, that one gets a week. I don't know. A week, I say a week. Most of the time, Monday through Saturday, most of my stitching, I do 1 or 2 threads if I do anything on my own, unless it's a 4 or 5. But those ones always, I told Kira that they get thwarted. I've told you guys that. What did I have on the, so this one had Memorial Day. So I did do a little bit. I'll get to that in just a second. But I only did an hour on Christmas yesterday. And then I can't remember on the teens, the 14th and 15th. I remember telling you, remember, it's the 14th and 15th. It's the 4th, 5th, 14th, 15th, 24th, 25th.
There will be a life event.
I'm busy. I am chipping away at this one. This is America the Beautiful, Teresa Kogut's Patreon. Abraham Lincoln was this month's. And you're just being a good assistant. How do you feel about this one?
About what?
The design.
It looks like Abraham Lincoln out of little crosses.
This one's on truly a blanket. It's still a half yard. I need to cut it. It was one of those things. I will do this before Flosstube, and then I didn't. So I did finish the first month, which is the Declaration of Independence. And then I have started Abraham Lincoln. He's not headless, he's bodiless. It's fine. He has little ghosty buttons going on. This time I didn't frame out the border before I started. Last time that's what I did. I've just been doing a thread as I go around it. So it's actually really fun to stitch on. The words are fun.
I'm excited to see this one when it's finished.
The mystery of it all.
Yeah, like just all the squares.
I keep hearing that the center is full coverage. Hope it's last. Because then if I'm behind, I can just be
then you'll be more behind.
That's true. Okay, I hope she does it in July. Because I'm off school the whole month of July.
There you go.
I hope she does it in July. Teresa, help me out. Help a pal out. Help a Patreon member out. Do it in July. Have more time. Don't do it in December. It's very bad. Because it's a 9-month. Yeah, that would be very bad. Speaking of Teresa Kogut, hold on. Let me think. Okay. So, 2 things. Market Mania for May the mania. The idea is that you're starting one a week. And I started Brenda Gervais' Love Grows Here, I want to say is what it's called. I have not worked on that again. I did work a little bit on Pledge of Allegiance, but I also have a teeny tiny baby start, and that's where I'm like, ooh, I'm just overwhelming myself with a pile that isn't done. But a teeny tiny start, but you can't finish if you don't start. It's just so hard. On Midnight Santa by Teresa Kogut. It's a monstrosity.
Monstrosity?
Well, it's monster.
Monstrosity makes it sound bad.
Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. I did decide to go with the top hat for right now. I decided that. I have not stitched my edges. I literally, those are the tiniest stitches.
What count is that?
That is 46 count.
Why?
That's what it's called for. Look how long.
Dang. It's a cute little Christmas tree. You can't see it though. It's so tiny.
It is so tiny and so blended in. But I turned it to my husband last night and I said, how is it? I only had the green part done. I didn't have the little red parts done. I had the green part, and he said, he goes, there's a brown blob on your fabric. Even though it's kind of greenish more when you're looking at it. And then I put on the little ornament parts, and I filled in the bottom part, and then I started the little checker part that goes under the top section.
Sorry, I'm just looking at it.
She's just in awe right now that I'm actually even trying. Remember I had the debate of which fabric should I do? Should I do it on this 40 count that's kind of greenish, or should I do it on this one? Do you see why I was debating the 40 count?
Yeah.
It actually, I've heard this. If you can stitch on 40, you can stitch on 46. And they're liars, but there is a difference. It feels different totally to my eyes. Totally feels different to my eyes. The other thing, I know there's sayings about like starting by a vertical line. I must not have, because I was having the hardest time finding the holes at first. Once I had finished the little tree part and was moving down to other parts, it actually felt a lot better. I think really for me, it's not so much like, can you do it? It's, can you get used to it? I was working on it in the evening, so lighting was not fabulous. By the way, this little line right here is actually part of the next tree. That's not a mistake. That's just the little weeping willows that are by it. So it's not a mistake. That line is supposed to be there if you're worried about it, because it does look a little bit off, but it really wasn't as bad. But when I look at that pattern, I'm like, oh, I've got to be so far, but this only gets us to the base of the weeping willow right next to it. So it's going to go, I don't know. This is what it's the Dames of the Needle old top hat. That's what it was stitched on for her. And that's what I went with. It is tiny. It's going to be the cutest stitches. My sister already thinks that I just take a general piece of fabric and just start sticking my needle in it, pretending like there's a grid there. And when she sees this one, I feel like if I have to hand people a magnifying glass to be able to see that I stitched something, it's probably not worth it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, when I went to the attic and I saw Jean's needlework, man, it was gorgeous. Her little teeny tiny stitches, some of it were on 60. 60 count. That's 46. Imagine 60. And I don't know, it's tiny. That's tiny. That's the tiniest thing I've ever stitched in my life. So my other Market Mania I said I'd show you is my Pledge of Allegiance, and I did a tiny bit on it. Oh, I also did some on that one. Okay, this is the one that I got, make sure no pattern showing, at my retreat from Brigham House Stitcher. I think I just showed that upside down. There we go. Cute little patriotic stuff. But in here, get both zippers out of the way, I have the Pledge of Allegiance, which I did not take out of its case. Let's see if we can hold it without showing a glare. And I just did a little bit more, because I started this last time, right? Mm-hmm. I have no memory. Just a teeny tiny bit on the white. I think the eye and the little star below here. Maybe fill on that one at most. So that star and just the eye. I do want to move along, but like I said, I'm only doing one or two little pieces of thread. This is on Silver Fox 36 count linen, using all the called for floss. And then Stars by Plum Street Samplers. I also did a little bit more on it. Oh, and apparently have a thread attached. Well, that's just embarrassing. It'll blend in.
How embarrassing to have a thread on your cross stitch.
No thread, no thread. So I haven't, oh no, I did do a tiny bit. I moved into the roof. The roof. Oh my goodness, me and my roofs. I moved into the roof. Check it out, another roof. It's all about the roof.
Yeah, we're all doing the roofs.
What should we call them, a roof? This one's a roof and the other one was a roof?
Yeah.
Just to make me feel better.
Then we don't have as many roofs to do.
Yeah. So that one's another one I would love to have done by the 4th. It's a, heard somebody say it's massive. They were talking about it on theirs. It's 110 by 110, which doesn't feel as massive when you're looking at the Midnight Santa at
40 or something.
Did you just look at it?
Yeah, it's right here.
449, 168 by 449. That 110 by 110 just sounds like, psh, psh. That's so easy. But then I see something and I'm like, oh, that one's 45 by 45. Here, give it to me. I want to do it today.
Yeah.
That's a today. Not that everything 45 by 45 can be done in a day, but
it's nice.
Much more likely. Let me just say June. I want one of those every once in a while. A little bit of haul. Do you have any haul? What you been doing?
We decided to redo the alteration room in my house / craft room. So we made it all fancy. We'll show pictures. My husband will put them in.
Okay, so describe then.
But so basically we moved where the mirror was. We bought a new mirror and spray painted it gold like the outside. Added more plants, shelves and pictures and
shelves around your sewing machine because they have to share a room.
Yeah. So my sewing machine desk, it flips open so that my sewing machine is hidden when the brides are there. But
and you have pretty pictures above it with the pretty shelves.
Yeah.
And then you have chairs for like the guests of the person who's
the mom and the sisters or whoever comes. So that was fun. It feels a lot better in that room. So yeah, we're excited about it. I'm
gonna get into haul now. You okay with that if I go into haul?
Uh-huh.
So I've been using just floss rings with depends on which bag I have, but a lot of them I've started using floss rings. And then I have my DMC. So I actually bought these on Amazon. They came in this little plastic case. But they have a little place you can slide your DMC label over this part right here so that it's labeled, so you don't have to worry about like writing on it, having it dry, having it smear. And then it has a little place to put your floss ring, hang your floss, the bigger thing, and then your little pieces that you've already used. So that, I don't know what's best to show it, but that has been actually somewhat handy when I remember or take time. A lot of times I just don't take time for stuff like that. I know. I also have my needle minder of the month from June from the Flamingo toes. There's a new one starting this next year. This was the June little flower.
Little bouquet.
Little bouquet, the pretty flower, pretty colors. I don't know, the purple. I keep going back and forth if this is actually my colors or not, but I do think they're pretty together for flowers. I like the green. That green is 320. I just like that it's a little bit, it has almost a blue undertone, but not blue-green at all. But it's very pretty. And then you can show the front. And then the little pattern has the embroidery design and a little cross stitch. So that one I think would be a fun, that's one that's like, okay, I just need to get something that I can start and finish because this is about 40 by 60.
Yeah.
Not too bad. So just a fun little one. I'm kind of regretting that I haven't been keeping up on the embroidery at all.
But you're getting better at embroidery.
I am getting better at embroidery. In fact, I have some to show.
She's been practicing.
My other haul is floss picks. You can open that and show.
They're summer colors. All of them?
Yeah. Well, it's So it's in alphabetical order. I think we're in the T's now. So Sunshine Girl.
Sunshine Girl. Sweet Potato. Sweetest Heart. Oh, you mean okay. Sunshine Girl. Sorry, I'm not good at this. Sweet Potato, which you saw earlier. Sweetest Heart. It's like a, what is that, mauve or something?
Yeah, kind of a mauve.
We've been playing the game Hues and Cues lately.
Oh man, I'm so bad at that.
My mom is terrible at it. I won the other day though.
It's because I use things.
This is Tabby.
Like,
she's trying to say.
Would you say like a light? It's
light gray.
Like a gray, a
Maybe
white gray.
Tiny bit blue.
A white gray.
Yeah.
With maybe a purple undertone.
Yeah. My mom gave a clue. What was the clue you
Just
gave?
stop. No, we're not.
The clue was Kentucky Kelly.
Because it was like a
Because you can only
Kentucky
say 2
blue.
words
I'd already
second
used
time.
grass, so it was a Kentucky
So
bluegrass.
she was like Kentucky Kelly.
I couldn't say blue, and then I
So
was like,
if-
but more of a
If your,
Kelly
name
green.
is, if your name is Kelly, let us know what color you are because apparently you're a bluish green.
What if Kelly is like hot pink?
I don't know. She thinks that it's green. So Kelly, let us know. Whoever.
Okay, how would you describe this color?
This one's Tahiti orange. It's it's like a light creamsicle.
The creamsicle has melted with the.
And then this is the not melted creamsicle. This is tangerine. So this is it not melted. This is the outside of the creamsicle. This is the inside.
That has touched the white ice cream.
Yeah.
If
So
you
there we
mix
go.
it together, if you stir it in your bowl.
Very sunshiny.
Very sunshiny. Isn't it funny how like their wording kind of put colors together that feel like they go together. Okay, my other haul, I ordered January 12th. I got it about, by the time you see this, almost 2 weeks ago. Mid-May. And it is the America 250 by Plum Street Samplers that I ordered from the attic January 12th. And I finally have mine. Now, I'm not telling you the dates to like diss on the attic. They had over 5,000, I think, orders, 4,000, something like that. They were expecting hundreds. They ended up with thousands. So then they needed to wait for a reprint. They needed to wait. They, the linen that they had substituted theirs with was from Fox and Rabbit. They had to wait on that. This is Saltbush. I have looked and looked at pictures online, and Saltbush does not look green anywhere else to me, but this is green to me. This is very green to me, and everything I see it is not green, and this is showing how it looks. That is what it looks like.
It's green.
It's green. And so now I have to decide, because I had thought that's what I wanted to stitch it on.
Is that what it says that it's stitched on?
Well, this is the substitution that the attic made for that, to have it look like that. Hold up the pattern again. So I will be making a decision of what I do. I will be using this linen somewhere, but I'm going to have to decide. I need to pull my threads. I haven't even purchased yet because thankfully I didn't just sit on threads for that long. I'm actually, I know this is going to sound weird. I'm so excited to have it, but I'm kind of to the point. I have other beautiful patriotic ones that I have started that I don't know that I'm going to worry about having this one done for the 250. Like, I know that sounds weird. In January 12th, I was like, oh, this will be finished. It will be done. I will have this one. Beautiful. It is 301 by 162. I will have that done by the 4th of July. Gorgeous. Mid-May, when it showed up at my house, I was like, oh, there you are. I don't know. Enthusiasm out the window.
That's fair.
It's beautiful. Now I say enthusiasm, I mean just like I'm going to start it today and I will have it done by the 4th of July enthusiasm, because I thought that in February, I thought it in March, I thought it in April. In May I was like, I don't even know that I'm going to get the thing, and then it showed up. So and then the date on it is March. I don't know. I didn't get it.
Whatever.
It's fine. I'm not mad at the attic. I'm not bothered by them. They are the sweetest ladies. And I'm not upset by the pattern. I just probably will change the date when I actually do stitch it. Because
That's fine though.
even if I just centered the 1776 or put July 1776, something, I will just change it. I'm happy for those of you that got it, because I've been seeing lots of people having it, and I'm happy for you. Just didn't work out for me the way I had hoped. The way my January brain was working, it is. I will. I also started, and I apologize because I don't think I've actually shown the sewing machine of this series. I got from Fat Quarter Shop the Quilting Bee by Lori Holt, the little series of that. This is May. I've started the sewing machine one. Confession, I have it in my bag that I take to work, so I can work on it during my lunch. And I told some students that I actually had cross stitch in the room, and I showed it to them, I think 2.5 weeks ago, and I actually have not pulled it out to stitch on it. I have a 35-minute lunch, and a lot of times, like today, it was just grating. But this month's this was supposed to come with the first one, but it came with a floss ring with a little charm on it. And I want to do it in colors, and I've started, I'll have to show it next month. I've started it in colors that I'm hoping to have in my craft room. I'm going to be changing rooms, so the mission. Okay, that's it for the cross stitch part. Quilting. A little bit of quilting. This is what's been keeping me from getting, I've been working on the quilt room by Heather Briggs of My So Quilty Life, and it is beautiful. I didn't bring in all my quilty parts. I showed you some of them last time, but what's slowing me down is the embroidery, because this time I basically feel like that's what I got done, was the embroidery. There's hoop marks and everything. I haven't even pressed it. But I've gotten the embroidery. I have my to-do list done. It does say buy more fabric at the bottom. My husband didn't cut that off yet. He didn't know that was an option. I stitched it and I was like, oh, I'm going to be in trouble. And I've been doing it with 2 layers of fabric. I feel like my embroidery is a little bit better with the second layer. So when I did the rulers, I thought there is not enough of this brown color for me to double layer everything. So it's this brownish color, because there's a ruler on the quilt pattern. And so I just took some other brown that I had left over from a backing, and I don't feel like it's going to show through terribly. And if it does, it just gives it a little bit of just texture of wood, if it does at all. The little paisleys on it. So I've got 1 through 6 done, and I was like, I will have number 10. Oh, guys, look at how close 10 is. And I was out of thread, and I was like, oh, that's tomorrow's task, because I was so tired. So tired. So that's close. And then the other thing I didn't realize when I signed up for this one was that it would actually take a binder to hold all of the pattern parts. And without showing you pattern parts, every month has like a whole section of pattern that you have to do, and it's a lot of work. So if you are a beginner, I would recommend not doing this one. If you are an impatient stitcher, I would not recommend this one, because you can't just plow through things. But it is fun to see each little section come. It is taking a lot of time. My goal was to be actually caught up and actually finish it this week with the end of May, but not going to happen. I'm not going to win any prizes. I haven't been on any of her, I've missed all of her videos. I've missed all of the things, and we just get an update. I know she sent one yesterday or today about the end is coming. Make sure you post everything, and
we'll post it when
I'll show you guys. I will show you guys, and it'll be posted when I finish, and it's just not caught up with the stitch along. That's okay, because my squirrel brain decided to stitch something patriotic, or quilt something patriotic. So I'm doing the Starly pattern. I have this as a kit that I bought a few years ago. I think this is a 2023, and the fabric is from 2023. So I apologize, but there's so many beautiful fabrics out there. If you want to do this one in patriotic, the fabrics I'm doing are from, so this is a Lori Holt. That'll be the background fabric, has little red spots on it. And that's an always, that line. But it's these beautiful florals on a light blue. Oh my goodness. In my mind, this was going so much better. Mm-hmm. The light blue, the whole floss tube goes better in my mind. the stitching of the month or of the couple weeks goes better in my mind.
Yeah.
So the dark blue, this beautiful darker blue floral background. It's a little blue on blue tone. So it's just a pretty little line, red on red, bigger florals, blue with my Native American stitching. Oh, there's no stars.
Yeah, there are.
Oh, there are tiny stars. Okay, never mind. See, like I said, it goes much better in my mind. I love the plaid, so I am including it. It'll be in the stars. I'm not going to, I have it all decided on my phone. I took pictures. I paired my fabric with the things it's going to go with. Probably they're by the thing they're going to be paired with. Like I probably have this one with the plaid, and then that will be my insides and outsides. Because I want it to just be super scrappy. Even though this pattern has like more of a tone on tone for each block, I'm going to do it red and blue in each block because I think that'll be cute. So that one in my mind was going to go much faster. I was going to get more time this weekend to work on it, and
We didn't.
life happened.
You did.
It's not in a bad way though. It just, life's busy. And then you make sourdough.
Yeah, exactly. The important thing.
You have to take care of the sourdough.
We named ours Jimmy.
And then you have to go pick up a mirror from Hobby Lobby. Take it to somebody's house. You need to go visit graves, and yeah, it is everything in life. I don't know. Sometimes it's okay to just stop and go, I was going to get that done, but it doesn't have a deadline, so it's okay. Hopefully that one's done by the 4th of July of some year.
Yeah. It'll be done eventually.
It'll be done eventually. Anyway, so what are your plans?
Not really anything. I think me and my husband are doing a staycation soon. We might be doing it next week actually. So we're just gonna, there's so many cool things in Utah that we've never been to. We didn't want to travel with our little baby, so which a lot of people do. Good for them. I don't, I'm good. I like her sleep routine right now.
You like your sleep routine that revolves around her sleep routine.
So we're gonna go to a whole bunch of places. My grandpa's giving us a whole bunch of ideas.
Oh,
cool places.
Which grandpa? Dad's side or mom's side?
Dad's side.
Oh.
Yeah. So, because he goes exploring a ton. So we're gonna go to we haven't been to Antelope. Well, I've been to Antelope Island. Right.
Yeah.
But
you were little.
My husband hasn't. So we're gonna do things like that and just.
There's
a ton of stuff, historic stuff in Salt Lake, and just.
There's those caves up by Bear Lake that are just barely in Idaho.
That's not Utah, so it's not a staycation.
Oh.
We're gonna go to Timpanogos.
We did it once as a staycation. I don't know if you remember.
We invited you, but you're not coming.
I'm not coming to Timpanogos. Sorry.
So
we have.
I think we're doing that next.
We have Health Center Theater.
Yeah.
So I can't.
So. Yeah, fun stuff. It's
at
summer.
the end of the school year, we still have another week and a half. We can do it.
It's like a week and a day, isn't it?
It ends the 4th.
Is it Thursday or Wednesday that it ends?
Thursday.
A week and a half.
So, yep, week and a half, and then I get to be done for the summer. Yay. Until August, and then we start again. It used to be 3 months for summer, and now it's like not quite 2.
Yeah.
Anyway, but that's okay. Students are working on getting caught up, so that's the point we're at. Lots of grading. Can you grade this? Can you grade this? Will you put that in? Will you put that in? So it's a good time to. And then you think, oh, I'm gonna miss you, and then you see them walk in the hall the next year, and you say hi. Yep. So it's good. Other than the couple seniors, I say seniors, but they'll leave. And anyway, it's good. But summer, me and your dad are gonna go to a Cubs game in Colorado, so we're excited. That's staycation. Just kidding.
That's not a staycation. I don't think she understands what a staycation
just
is.
Kidding. I do, but 2 hours away. Those caves are 2 hours away.
Not a staycation.
Because that's 4 hours of driving with a baby.
I don't know. Yeah.
That's kind of a lot.
We're doing everything within 30 minutes-ish.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Yeah.
There's a lot. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully you'll take some stitching along.
We'll see.
Kira's stitching that she finished, we're not showing yet. I have a couple I've been working on that we're not showing yet. So we just, for future stitching, and chime in, let me know how you feel about. Do you want to see a lot of things, or would you rather see more finishes or more progress being made on them? Let me know. And anything else that you want to let us know, we're happy to hear. How your lives are going, how your staycation is going, or if it's a drive away, fly away vacation. So hopefully you're having some happy stitching time.
Keep on stitching something.
Bye.